radio world. JD is back. Got you a little Hull Electronics H100BL linear amplifier. And hell, I don't know if it's linear or not, but it amplifies. I'll guarantee that. All right, I left the cover off just to show you guys something. Maybe you want to see, maybe you don't. Inside the amplifier. Put the cover here though. Cover has a couple of holes drilled in it. Probably had it bolted to the bottom of the radio if I had to guess. Put a new preamp switch in it. Preamp works good. And let me say something about these older amps. SD1076 transistors. Look at them big suckers. Back in my day, 70s and 80s especially, you bought an amplifier, if it said 100 on it, it meant, by George, it'd dead key that. You know, these are 70-watt transistors, okay? You know, and I'm not dogging RM Italy. They seem to have a pretty good layout on their amps, but you know, you buy a KL703 and it does 500 watts, which, you know, the price is commensurate with that. So, hey, you know, it's all well and good, but why not call that one a 500? Call the 500 a 300 and so on. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just old and OCD and set my ways. But anyway, the face of the little amp works great. Let me tell you one more thing about it, and I'll try not to ramble too much in these videos, but you know, also back in the day, you'd have one company that would build amps, and if you bought enough of them, if you bought 1,000 of them, they'd put your name on. If I'd have been able to buy 1,000 of them, they'd have put Coosa Electronics, you know, what we used to be back in the day, or JD McRadio, whatever I wanted on them. You know, they'll be glad to accommodate. So anyway, a lot of these amps that you may or may not ever heard of, I actually sold some of these back in the day. I forget whether it's Comtron or Copper or somebody, you know, got a lot of them and had a special on them, and never had any problems, man. You know, especially people let me set the radios up for them to run them. But anyway, put the new preamp switch in it. It has sideband delay. It works great, and to test it, I just left, the last video was of this Cobra 29, and I just left it on the bench to test it with after I put the switch in and everything. Took a good look at it. I tuned the input and output tunes, and as you can see, I glued them, secured them back up. So don't mess with those, okay? You're not gonna get any more out of it. It's where it needs to be, and so just don't, okay? I know we all like to play with things, and curiosity just gets the best of us sometimes, but just don't do it. All right, now to what you want to see. All right, so we got it on a 1,000-watt scale. We got the radio turned down to that 1.5 watt, range. Let's see what kind of dead key we're gonna get. So right there on that 50 mark, dead on it, matter of fact. Audio. 65 watts right there. And just for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. These old amps will, you know, take a drive. I'm gonna whack it up there to the 5 watt setting on this radio. 110, 15 watt dead key. Audio. Audio. Still gets over that 150 just a touch right there. But this is the way I like to run them, guys. I like to get them in there, you know, in that 50, 60 watt range on these 2 pills. Audio. Audio. You said it right there, guys, and it'll last you forever. Okay. All right, it's gonna be reasonable, but let me tell you, hey, you know my philosophy: the first 100 or so is what does the most good. 200's not twice as good as 100, and 300's not twice as good as 150, and so on, so on, so on. So if you want a nice little amp, sideband delay, preamp. Preamp works good. In a very little compact package, then here you go. All right, guys, thanks for watching, by the way. Happy New Year to everybody. Prosperous one as well. See you on the next video.